Now this is one of the instructors, Damon. He's demonstrating cornering techniques. And so just as he comes down here, he's already positioned his body over to the right, off the brakes, tip in, round the corner, knee just skimming, and then accelerate away. And as you can see, all the pupils there are watching how it should be done.
Just get your back, strip your leathers off, so you just want to have a quick look at you, check you out. All right, no problem.
So Dave, what's just happened here? We've had a tumble.
Classic example of where you look, you go. Yeah. He came round and instead of looking at the yellow focus cone that we mentioned before, the guy was looking at the cones as he was passing them, got a little bit too focused on one cone, hit it, and basically grabbed a handful of brake while he hit it, locked the front wheel, front went down, and that was it. Fortunately, it was about 2 miles an hour. Fortunately, it just bent the brake lever, so...
And what's the idea? These tight cones here, is the idea to keep people tight in?
Yes, the idea is to slow people down. Darley Moor hairpin is a completely flat camber. That means that you can come in too quickly, you can lose the front on the brakes, or you can high side on the way out. So the idea of the cones is to keep the pace down and make it a little bit more difficult, so that in the event that people come to a corner like this on the road where there are no cones, it will seem quite easy.
Malcolm, you came a bit of a tumble there. Tell us what happened.
Well, basically, I was coming out of the hairpin, been round it a few times, come out, not looking where I was going, looking at the cones on the road instead of looking into the distance, and the front then went and down I went.
But has it spoilt the day for you, I presume?
No,
or
not at all, no. It's been a really, really good day. I'd recommend it to anyone, whatever experience anyone rides has got.
So you're going to come again?
Good. Definitely next year, definitely.
Rob, well, you've completed the day. How was it for you, as they say?
Oh, it's terrific. It's really brought my confidence up. It's done everything I wanted. I'm a lot more confident on right-handers now. I even managed to keep with Dave on one bend. Well, just.
Well, I must say, you look pretty together on it. You know, you look very smooth on it. And what about other aspects? The braking was an interesting thing as well. Is that okay?
You never come to the limits on the road that you can on a racetrack, and it's nice to know that you can put yourself there. We're a lot slower than the real race guys, but we're a lot faster than you are on the road. You've got the ability to make the odd mistake and then work out where you are. It's just been terrific.
Pete, I've been watching you as the day progressed, and you seem to have been getting steadily better. And so you look very apprehensive at the beginning of the day, but how's it gone?
Pretty good. It does definitely boost your confidence. You get the opportunity to be pulled up any mistakes you make. And obviously lap after lap you get a little bit smoother, you leave your braking a little later, and your corner speeds are carrying a bit higher. And it's good grin factor, it's a good day, yeah. So
any particular aspect that was really beneficial, or did it all come together for you?
Well, two main things really, and that's later braking and better corner control is what I've gained out of today. It's certainly been a bonus, yeah.
Excellent, so you're going to ride nice and safe on the way home then?
Hopefully, yes.
Yeah. We've had an absolutely fantastic day here. Even the weather's proved fantastic. In fact, I can hardly see looking at the sun now. But this is the guy, Dave Luscombe, the guy who organises the day. I couldn't get him earlier because he's been too busy. He's been out on track instructing and all the rest of it. But you've enjoyed yourself anyway.
Yeah, immensely, immensely. I mean, I said to the guys when we finished today, sometimes people say we've got the best job in the world, and it can be the best job in the world, but more often than not, it can be the worst job in the world. It depends on the students, depends on the weather. Today's been an excellent day. We've had a good bunch of lads who've enjoyed themselves and have listened. The weather couldn't have been better, and as you say, sitting and getting sunburnt in late September is what it's all about.
Well, listen, what I was going to ask you earlier in the day, if I've managed to catch you anyway, is tell us how you've structured this day. In my introduction, I said people might not have wanted to do a track day as such before, but this could be for them, because this isn't strictly a track day as we think of them, is it?
No, it's not. I mean, we became very aware a long time ago that with the influx of riders into motorcycling, the growing sport, most of the people that ride are far too old to be world champions. They don't want to race, but they do like the thrill of a racetrack, and the idea of going on a racetrack is very exciting. The problem is they don't want to use their own bikes, which is understandable, and secondly, they don't want to go on there with a lot of wannabe racers. They want to go on with people who want to learn to ride, and what we do is offer them the chance to ride our bikes, but also in an environment where they will learn a lot, as well as simply being on a racetrack and belting round. So they get the chance to ride a little bit quicker, ride somebody else's bike, and enjoy themselves.
Yeah, because I think it's important for people to know your background. You come from a road. I know you've done a bit of racing, but I mean, you also run your first class advanced.
That's right. Yep.
Your school.
Yeah,
which has just won an award, I understand.
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much. Nice little plug. Yeah, we've just been voted the UK's top advanced training company by the readers of Ride magazine.
Yeah.
So we're very pleased with that.
But that's for road riders. But you do this as a sort of a complementary thing. But you sort of apply some of the factors that are going to apply on the road here.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, I mean, it is a case. I think this gives added value to what we do on the road. I don't think there's a conflict at all. A lot of other people who've been on the track course this year have been people who've done our road courses, and they come here to maybe explore the limits of their bikes and themselves in an environment that isn't restricted by speed limits or other traffic, that is uniquely safe and allows them to explore the cornering and braking potential of their machines without having to worry about anything else. So in a way, it's a machine control day without having to worry about the peripheries and the things that normally cause problems.
And it makes it easier for you to control, like doing the cones, the slalom down through the cones and shifting body angles and all the rest of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It gives us a chance to explore what we can do. Very often, the question that most people ask us is, when they first come to the school, is, what happens if you go into a corner too fast, Dave? What brake do you use? And we always say, well, before you ask that question, ask yourself who you're going too fast for. Are you going too fast for you or the bike? And inevitably it's too fast for you. Today, and on all the days that we do here, people have a chance to find out what is too fast for them. And whilst they explore the limits of the bike, they explore and discover new limits within themselves, and that is what makes the day so valuable.